So this is a play for all of us out there who have ever had an experience so strange, so seismic, that we wondered if it was really happening at all. In The Tempest, Shakespeare throws together a motley cast of characters onto a mysterious island and subjects them to a series of mind games and manipulations that play on their deepest desires and insecurities. The whole play is about enchantment and illusion, starting with that dramatic shipwreck that cracks onto the scene at the very beginning. And the play brims with books and glittering clothes, and all this stuff is central to the tensions in the play. Shakespeare invites us to consider how our lives and our imagination interacts with or rejects the material world, how our own creative impulses and energies rely on or try to transcend physical boundaries. As Prospero says, we are such stuff as dreams are made on. And in fact, characters' different attitudes to ownership and belongings are pretty key to seeing the play as potentially anti-colonial. Renaissance travelers and writers often viewed the world as a thing to be taken and possessed. There's a sense that if you can categorize the world and map it, if you can really reduce it to a thing, then it's easier to claim ownership over it or to manipulate it. So one of the characters pokes fun at another's enthusiasm for plantation by saying, "I think he will carry this island home in his pocket and give it his son for an apple." So the island itself becomes a portable thing passed on from one gentleman to another. But other characters in the play resist these attitudes. Ariel is a shape-shifting spirit who can move through sky and sea, singing new songs of possibilities and ways of existing. Caliban isn't impressed by the fine clothing that Prospero lays out as a distraction. He actually refers to his possessions as trash and as luggage. And in the end, the Europeans return home. They don't stay on the island. So that fantasy of domination just isn't a story that Shakespeare straightforwardly or triumphantly tells. So there's so much that Shakespeare packs in this short little play, one of his very shortest. But the language of migration and exile, poignant memories of sea crossings and disaster, but also rallying cries against oppression, really cut through all the confusion and demand to be heard. Who can forget Ariel's lyric notion of the sea change into something rich and strange? And ultimately, Shakespeare invites us to decide whether we, like the play's characters, can ever believe things certain. He casts doubt on enchantment, but also offers dreams as a way of counteracting the oppressive forces of the world, those that exist in the mythical island and perhaps in our own world too.